My name is Casey Armstrong, and I'm a senior small business advisor, and I've been with Service for over 23 years. I always tell my members, like, at the end of the day, their health's more important than anything. I've told them that for years, and I'm really trying to make sure that they understand that they really need to focus on themselves and their family and keep themselves healthy so that when the government turns the light switch on, we can all go back to what we were doing. It is important to self-check in a couple times a day and make sure that you're in the right headspace.
Think of the positives. A lot of times when I'm on the phone in the last week or two, we talk about what's going on. We talk about the terrible time that everybody's going through, how this financial crisis and the economy is tanking. And actually, before we get off the phone, we talk about a couple positive things and what we're thankful for. It really sets the tone for maybe their next conversation or interaction. To me, it's been really an interesting way to end off a conversation. No question is a bad question, and no question should not be asked. So it's really important to not sit at home and not worry about making that phone call. You know, everybody's scared to call the bank. Nobody wants to pick up the phone and do that. And I feel like my members don't even think that way. They're just calling me. They're not calling the bank, or they're not calling a financial institution. They're just picking up the phone and phoning someone that understands and can, I never would say that I would empathize with what they're going through because I'm not in their shoes, but I can understand why they're frustrated or scared or feel alone, and can give them some tools or some, guidance as to how they can get to the next week or get through payroll or get through rent. When someone can reach out to me for advice, they're getting advice from me and 20 other people in commercial banking from all different various facets, because we share good and bad experiences. And especially at a time like this, we are reaching out more often for advice. I'm even reaching out to high executive levels, bouncing off ideas of what we could do to try to help people. And everybody respectfully is answering with kind of their own feedback. So I think when people lay off their staff and then the government puts forward a program that allows them to keep people employed, they can stop and think about, what kind of work do they have going forward? How many people can they afford to bring on to make sure that work is done? And then create those positions back in their company. It's going to help them going forward when they do get busy.
I think a lot of businesses are thinking, what can they do to keep their employees employed? So in some cases, some businesses have been able to still employ their employees, not by doing what they did every day. So they've been able to channel the efforts of their staff into things like the Brown Bag program for lunches. So we've got a member that's able to deliver across the city of Calgary based on donations, and he's able to help feed kids that, generally speaking, were waiting for lunch at school. So now they're able to help them in that way. So if there's something that you can do to help the community, or if there's something that you can do to help your staff members, or if you can blog online or provide something to the community, it's really important to keep that relevancy up, because nowadays there's so many people watching what's going on. And I think at the end of all this, the traction on how you coped and got through this is going to really play a part in your success. So lots of our members have stayed relevant and tell me that they find it really important for their mental health.
Well, I think we're going to walk away learning here. I think the old hurry up and wait, or the old adage of always being ready, is something that, again, we talked about this. We're going to have to be better prepared. We've always said you need to have 3 months emergency fund. It didn't mean as much as it means now. Now we understand that emergency fund. We're going to have to budget that in, and you're going to have a built-in savings plan so that if and when this happens again, we're way better prepared.